Submarines are some of the most fascinating machines ever built. They disappear into the deep ocean and then come back up, all without wings, wheels, or magic. But how do they do it? How do submarines dive underwater and rise back to the surface with such control? In this video, we'll break it down with simple logic and 3D animations, all built in Fusion 360. Let's begin with the basics. Floating. Any object that floats on water, whether it's a boat or a submarine, does so because of one thing: buoyancy. Buoyancy is the upward force that water pushes onto an object. If that force is greater than the object's weight, it floats; if not, it sinks. Submarines can control their own buoyancy, and they do that using something called ballast tanks. When a submarine wants to dive, it needs to become heavier. To do this, it opens special valves on top of its ballast tanks. Water enters the tanks from outside and the air inside is pushed out. As more water fills the tanks, the submarine gets heavier than the water it displaces, so it starts to sink. Now let's say the submarine wants to rise back up. It pumps in compressed air from high-pressure tanks into the ballast tanks. This air pushes the water out through the bottom valves, and as the water leaves, the submarine becomes lighter again. The buoyant force is now greater and the submarine floats back up. But submarines don't always want to sink or float. Sometimes they want to stay at the same depth. This is called neutral buoyancy, and it's like being weightless underwater. To maintain this balance, the submarines fine-tune how much water is in the ballast tanks, just enough so they're not going up or down. They also use trim tanks to adjust their balance, forward and backward, to stay perfectly level. Along with controlling depth, submarines also need to control their angle as they move through the water. They use special fins called hydroplanes, similar to airplane elevators, which tilt up or down. As water flows over these fins, the submarine is gently pushed up or down while moving forward. So next time you see a submarine surface or disappear into the deep, you'll know it's all about air, water, and balance. It's one of the most clever uses of physics and engineering combined. If you enjoyed this visual explanation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to TechXplorer 31. I have more amazing 3D engineered videos coming up. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.